Hello and thanks for joining us on TVC News this hour. 2 police officers have been killed and several others injured after operatives of the FCT command cracked down on members of the Islamic movement in Nigeria in the Wuse district of Abuja. The movement hit the streets in a religious procession from Berger Junction towards the Wuse market area. The procession turned violent as police operatives fired tear gas and shots to disperse the demonstration. According to the command spokesperson, Superintendent of Police Josephine Adi said 3 police vehicles were burnt in the incident. The Shiites are claiming several of their colleagues have been killed and others arrested. Well, let's bring in our defense correspondent, Sifon Essien joins us on the news from the force headquarters in Abuja to tell us more about the Sifon. Talk to us. What more do you know?
Well, for now, normalcy has returned in the affected area. That's the Wuse district coming from Bega. It's just like you read in your intro, it was a religious procession by members of Islamic State in Nigeria, otherwise known as Shiites. It was a procession that started yesterday in the suburbs like Nyanya and several other areas. But today it's reached a crescendo, and they were marching from the Bega down towards the Wuse district, and it degenerated into violence, and police fired tear gas, also fired shots to disperse them because at some point in time they were taking over the road. And at the end of the day, they claimed that they lost several lives, talking about members of the Shiite, although that is we have to independently verify that. On the other hand, the police said they've lost 2 operatives, 3 vehicles burnt, while 3 other operatives are being treated. Actually, are in coma, according to the police. But we are also unable to independently verify that at the moment. But what we know and what we have reported is that crackdown by the police on members of the Islamic movement in Nigeria degenerated into outright violence. And this is not the first time we've seen this in the nation's capital.
I know that you said the normalcy has returned to the Wuse area. Talk to us about the extent of damage that you see and you have heard from the police headquarters.
Well, so far, so good. 3 police vehicles have been burnt, and other properties within the vicinity are equally been affected. But that would also be subject to confirmation by those who own those properties, as it does stand. But we also understand that the police have arrested several. They've confirmed that they've arrested several of those who were in that procession. And we're also waiting to see what more they would be doing. We anticipate that they would charge them. The charges yet we do not know, and they will take them to court. That's usually the process.
Defense correspondent Sifon Essien at the police headquarters. Thank you so much for giving us updates on that.